take mi ó mú mi lọ sí gbogbo oríṣiríṣi ọ̀nà tí gbogbo wọn fi ní àyà tí gbogbo wọn fi ń sọ pé ẹ lè rí nǹkan kan including Ṣadé specifically call out Yomi Fabiyi ó ní uncle Yomi Fabiyi ṣe ti wá rí nǹkan kan kí lẹ wá rí mú bọ̀ ó ń challenge wa gbogbo family yẹn díẹ̀ wá as a matter of fact ìyàwó ń lọ gba award with all guts in her and you women tẹ́ fẹ́ jèrè ọmọ ẹ̀ ń sọ pé she's a strong woman. This is somebody who she has refused to tell you, oh, mọ nǹkan tó pọ̀pọ̀ ẹ̀ òun àtọkọ ẹ̀ jọ ń gbélé wọ́n jọ wà in the last 24 to 78 hours. Ẹ dẹ̀ sọ pé she's a strong woman. All right, there is no problem. Ìyá Mohbad, yes sir.
Kid boss.
Yes,
award kí ló gbà? Ó lọ gba award bí báwo? Award kí ló gbà?
Mohbad ló gba award best eat jams àbí eat street àbí kinní kan ní Edis. Lánàá ohun àdúrà.
Street hip.
Kí lẹ sọ?
Street hip.
Street eat. Ohun àdúrà àti bóyá DJ whatever yẹn àti ọmọ yẹn Liam ni wọ́n lọ gba award yẹn. Òun ló gbà and she spoke and I saw comments like strong woman, strong woman, strong kinikan. Àdúrà wọ́n ní 1 minute silence fún ẹ̀gbọ́n rẹ̀. Àdúrà oní immortalization show mọ̀ tún mọ̀ 1 minute ni you people don't care. This is what I feel. Yes, DJ Bami, I feel mo feel pé ìdílé yín ó yẹ kéèyàn máa sá fún at this point àti ìdílé ìyàwó àti ìdílé ọkọ. Yes, I said what I said on behalf of Mohbad ni wọ́n fi lọ gba award yẹn and wọ́n ní pé 1 minute silence fún Mohbad girigirigiri ní àdúrà sá lọ sí di kíní kò tiẹ̀ tó 1 second ó ní immortalization ó ṣáà sọ kíní wọn slang tí wọ́n máa sọ
immortalization
lẹ́yìn tí wà lójú àwa táwọn ń jà fún yín gan wọ́n ti ń categorize wa wọ́n ti ń sọ pé àwọn J4M ó wá dàbí ẹni pé àwa wà ní ayé ọ̀tọ̀ ó dàbí ẹni pé kì í ṣe ilé ayé kan náà ni àwa àti àwọn tó kù even those that are neutral wọ́n sọ pé àwọn J4M àwọn wo ló yẹ kó jẹ́ J4M àwọn wo ni kò yẹ kí wọ́n sọ̀rọ̀ àwọn wo ni kò yẹ kí wọ́n jà àwọn wo ni kò yẹ kí àwọn wo ni kò yẹ kí ní ọ̀rọ̀ tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ yóò yẹ kó lọ lójú àbí okay yes ṣe fídíò.
máa gbọ́ ìbẹ̀rẹ̀ máa gbọ́ bẹ̀rẹ̀ ẹ̀jẹ̀ náà.
ẹ play.
A minute silence for Mohbad. Ó máa wá ń sìn.
Kò tiẹ̀ tó 1 second. Àti ọmọ tó ń wí ẹ wo ọmọ tí bàbá Mohbad train ẹ wo ọmọ tó gbé àkàtà bàbá àbí ìyá. I don't understand ojú ń gbà mí tì fún ẹ̀yin tẹ́ ń support àwọn people yìí o. At this point ṣebí was only 69 seconds ó ti pọ̀ jù fún láti pé kó dúró fún àbúrò ẹ̀ àbẹ̀ fún ẹ̀gbọ́n ẹ̀ and you people are supporting these people ẹ̀yin tẹ́ ẹ̀ support àwọn people yìí ẹ̀yin lẹ jẹ́ ká ṣì wà ń bí tá wà ẹ̀yin lẹ jẹ́ kí a má èrò ọkàn yín gbogbo nǹkan tẹ́ gbogbo bẹ ṣe ń ṣe òun ni ò jẹ́ kí adébítí tó yẹ ká dé but I know that òkú náà kò sùn ó máa gbèjà rẹ̀ as soon as possible lórúkọ Ọlọ́run. It's so pathetic. This is not being strong. This is not being strong because tàbí pé a mọ̀ àwọn èèyàn ti kú lẹ́yìn ìgbà yẹn tí wọ́n ń jáde tí wọ́n sọ pé ikú tó pa àwọn èèyàn kan ni kò sí anybody to carry sọ and I need you people to understand that téèyàn bá mọ ìdí ikú èèyàn ó máa ń fúnyàn ní relief. That is one first thing in this life. When you know the cause of death, then it's going to be a lesson for you.
Hold on.
No, I try láti. Yes, sir.
Big boss.
Yes, ma'am.
Big boss, ṣé o mọ̀ pé ìkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ lánàá yẹn? Ṣé o mọ̀ pé àdúrà gbọ̀ngàn ló yẹ kó lọ sunkún? Ẹni kí ni mo sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ Mr. Latif àti keyboard? Ó ń ṣò pé ìyá Mohbad gbogbo tó kọ́ ọmọ ẹ̀ ni. Tó bá jẹ́ ó kọ́ ọmọ ẹ̀ ni, àdúrà gbọ̀ngàn ló yẹ kó lọ gba kìíní yẹn. Ṣé ẹrú tí Wùnmí ṣe lánàá yẹn? Ó bo àṣírí àdúrà. Àdúrà lè nìkan so ìbò náà. Àwọn tó kò bẹ nìkan lè sọ broken. Ẹ̀yin ò rí pé ìtìjú ó pọ̀ fún wọn. Ìyá Mohbad ṣe ti rí láyé ẹ̀. Wọ́n gba ìṣe ọmọ ẹ̀ ṣe wọ́n pa mẹ́ lójú. wọ́n tún gba iṣẹ́ àbúrò ẹ̀ ṣe wọ́n á ní wọ́n ìyá Mohbad wọ́n á ní wọ́n mini silent ọmọ ẹ̀ wá ní immunization tó bá jẹ́ pàdúrà jẹ́ amọ̀kúnwà ọ̀sítìk tó bá jẹ́ pé ó train àdúrà dáadáa ni ìyá Mohbad train dáadáa ni kò jẹ́ kí ìyàwó débẹ̀ kò jẹ́ kí anybody débẹ̀ tí ọmọ bá jẹ́ má débẹ̀ àdúrà ló yẹ kó débẹ̀ bíkọ́ bàbá ò lè lọ ìyá ò lè lọ ó jẹ́ káwọn ìyá bàbá àtìyàwó kọ́ yìí máa mọ̀ Mohbad ni àdúrà àtàwọn mobilization ló yẹ kó débẹ̀ àmọ́ ẹ wo bá àdúrà ṣe lọ ẹ wá wo Carol White yẹn wá dúró sẹ́yìn ẹ̀ ó ga o ẹ wo ẹ jẹ́ ká máa bó ṣe ń lọ ṣá.
bẹ́ẹ̀ni wọ́n gba ògo ìdílé Alọ́ba wọ́n gbé fún Adébánjọ àbí Ògúnbànjọ àbí kí ni family name wọn but kò sí problem ó yẹ káwọn náà continue láti máa ṣe bọ́n ṣe ń ṣe tó bá ti jẹ́ pé Ọlọ́run ò kọ́ kí àwọn jẹ́ olórí kó jẹ́ pé ẹrú ní káwọn máa jẹ́. Thank you.
mo rí pẹ́pẹ́ gbé kọ́ mi láti jẹ́ tí mo ti máa ń pè yín mo kàn lọ́rọ̀ kékeré kan láti sọ ni.
à ń gbọ́ yín.
ṣe rí gbogbo àwọn tó ti sọ̀rọ̀ látàárọ̀ yẹn wọ́n rí ọ̀rọ̀ sọ. Bàbá Mohbad tipẹ́tipẹ́ ni ò ti wá justice for me.
Okay, Tani Oku. Fad. Okay, Mr. Fad, you can talk.
Bobby. Check Bobby, sir.
Clearly.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni, sir.
Yeah, ẹ kú iṣẹ́. Ọlọ́run ní jẹ́ kí a rí ikú ọ̀dọ́ àti ikú unexpected nínú justice for Mohbad mọ́. Then àwọn tó kú náà Ọlọ́run á dá ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ jì wọ́n. Ọlọ́run á bá wọn wo àwọn ẹbí wọn tó fi sílẹ̀ lọ. Ṣé nǹkan tí ẹ máa ń yẹ̀ mí mọ̀ bóyá èmi nìkan ni mo gbọ́ bóyá irọ́ náà pa. Ṣé ẹ pé time kan wà tí bàbá sọ wípé Mohbad sọ fáwọn wípé ìgbà tí Mohbad ń gbé nílé bọ̀bọ́ yẹn pé wọ́n ní gẹ̀ yẹn ṣàṣemáṣe kan tí Mohbad dẹ̀ sọ fáwọn wípé ó ṣàṣemáṣe mo fẹ́ bóyá irọ́ ni bóyá òótọ́ ni mi mọ̀ then Karimo náà dẹ̀ sọ ní time kan pé ìjọ́ kan wà tí Mohbad fẹ́ travel tí Wùnmí tó bá park ẹrù ẹ̀ so on the way to the airport pé ó wá fẹ́ tú ẹrù ẹ̀ yẹn ó fẹ́ tú di ó wá bá nǹkan kan níbẹ̀ ó bá nǹkan egbògi olóró nínú ẹ̀ so ó wá cancel journey yẹn kò lọ́mọ́ tí wọ́n dẹ̀ sọ pé wọ́n get to know pé Wùnmí ló páàkì báàgì yẹn ẹjọ́ ṣé àwa wí lọ́rọ̀ yẹn ni àbí tòótọ́ ló ṣẹlẹ̀.
àmì ntàfẹ́gbé náà.
tàfẹ́gbé okay then tẹ bá ṣẹ́rí tẹ bá wo àwọn ìwà tí Wùnmí ń wù lẹ́yìn ìgbà tí Mohbad ti kú ẹ rí wípé nǹkan tó wọ expensive láyé láti maintain èèyàn lè kọ́lé tààrẹ̀mọ́ tí èèyàn máa maintain ẹ̀ èèyàn lè ra mọ́tò tí èèyàn lè máa irọ́ òun ló wà very very expensive jù láti maintain ẹ rí wípé gbogbo ìṣesí ẹ̀ kò lè maintain kò ever mọ́ọ̀nù bọ̀bọ̀ ìrí ẹ ti rí wípé kò sí ìfẹ́ nǹkan kò sífẹ́ láàrin òun àti Mohbad kò sí ìfẹ́ yẹn ò sí níbẹ̀ so and láti ti pretend pé òun mọ̀ náà ó difficult kò ń ṣe nǹkan téèyàn lè ṣe èèyàn ò lè pretend money pé mo fẹ́ mọ̀ náà ni ẹ wo àwọn ẹbí Timothy Adégòkè ńgbà tó ń mọ̀ náà ẹ wo ìyàwó Timothy Adégòkè ńgbà tó ń mọ̀ náà tí kinní yẹn ṣe ka lára ẹ wo òun ó ṣe ló every time ló ń yọra tó bí pé òun gbọ́dọ̀ máa dán ni pé nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ yìí ò ní nǹkan kan ṣe pẹ̀lú òun ó dẹ̀ kú ó kọ́ lọ́hùn òun náà máa rí tó bá jẹ́ pé òun ló lọ́wọ́ òun ló mọ̀ nípa ikú Mohbad ọlọ́run adájọ́ jẹ́ńṣẹ́ rí bàbá fún bàbá láti ní confidence láti máa jáde máa bú àwọn tí wọ́n support wọn àwọn public tí wọ́n ń fight fún ọmọ wọn ẹ rí wípé bàbá ti reach for settlement bàbá ti move on ṣe rí side bàbá àti the other side ti Wùnmí wọ́n ti agree because owó tí bàbá rí látara public fund tó bá pín ogún Mohbad gan bàbá ò lè rí tó yẹn nǹkan tí bàbá profit ní orí public fund kéèsì Mohbad yìí látara public tó bá pín ogún Mohbad gan fún bàbá ò lè rí tó bẹ́ẹ̀ so bàbá ti move on bàbá tí wọ́n ti bá bàbá sọ̀rọ̀ bàbá ti reach to compromise pẹ̀lú other side so àwa lákàn ń tara ẹ̀mí pé ẹ̀mí tọ́lọ́ ń dá pé ká get justice because Nigerian are really fight for justice nǹkan tá a máa ń wà after ni financial gain ẹ̀dẹ̀ ni bàbá bìlì pé àwọn ti rí so àwọn ti move on ẹ jẹ́ ká máa bẹ́tò lọ. Hello?
Yeah, hello, Mr. Fad. Ẹ ṣé sir, ṣé ti sọ̀rọ̀ tán ni?
Mo ti sọ̀rọ̀, Ọlọ́run já sọ̀rọ̀ tán, mo ti close.
Àmì Ọlọ́run, àmì. So sorry about that, sir.
Okay.
Àmì. Thank you so much. Ẹ ṣé gidi gan.
All right, okay.
Ẹjọ́ ta ló wà lókè tí ó ti sọ̀rọ̀ torí mi ò concentrate látẹ̀ nǹkan mo kàn torí mo busy ń ṣe nǹkan. Ta ló wà tí ó ti sọ̀rọ̀? Ẹ lè on mute.
Èmi ni mi ti sọ̀rọ̀.
All right, Expander, ẹ ká sọ sir. Go ahead, sir.
Oṣù Òpẹ́ sì ń bí tòótọ́. Èmi ti sọ̀rọ̀. You see, let me just say this again. Nǹkan tẹ́mi kàn máa tí mo ẹ̀bẹ̀ kan ṣó tí mo lè bẹ̀ everybody ni pé like I said earlier, ẹ jẹ́ ká mú emotions kúrò. Ẹ jẹ́ ká fi bàbá sílẹ̀. Ẹ jẹ́ ká fi màmá sílẹ̀. Ẹ jẹ́ ká fi gbogbo family wọn sílẹ̀. No cause, no abuse, nothing. Let's leave them. Ṣá ní nǹkan kan tá lè pursue. Ṣá ní nǹkan kan tá lè go after tó lè fún wa ní justice. Let us all work on that. Gbogbo ilé ta tó lẹ̀ yìí has nothing to do with the family anymore or an individual. No. Àwọn tí wọ́n sọ̀rọ̀ ọ̀rọ̀ tí wọ́n sọ àwọn tí wọ́n sọ̀rọ̀ yẹn let us invite them by police. Let us approach police because even at corona inquest police ló máa ṣe investigation. Ordinarily bó ṣe yẹ kí kíní yẹn work láti lẹ̀ ni pé police will investigate and they will take it to corona inquest láti sọ pé findings wà nìyí. Rí police ní corona inquest kan sọ contender findings wọn at all. Okay? And even ọlọ́pàá tí wọ́n invite rí pé wọn ò wá. Now gbogbo àwọn táwa expect pé ó yẹ kí wọ́n pè wá wọn ò pè wọ́n fine wọ́n pè nù wọn agreed. But like I said earlier, àwọn new leads tó jáde látọ̀dọ̀ driver ní corona inquest gbogbo wa la fi ti ara wa gbọ́ pé date time tí bọ̀bọ̀ yìí lóun gbọ́ tí wọ́n pe òun àti tóun rí lórí Facebook òun ló sọ ọ́ bóyá time yẹn ó yàtọ̀ sí time tí nọ́ọ̀sì lóun lọ lé Mohbad. Bàbá Mohbad sọ sínú pépà pé ìjọ Monday ni wọ́n pa ọmọ yìí ìjọ Tuesday náwọn people yìí sọ fún wa pé ó kú. Àwọn nǹkan tẹ̀lé mama repeat lélẹ́yìí bàbá náà wọn rẹ́jẹ̀ àbúrò ya Mohbad náà lóun rẹ́jẹ̀ kò sẹ́ni kankan tó tẹ́ndà àwọn nǹkan yìí as evidence ní corona inquest or tí wọ́n lè question or tí wọ́n lè put it forward. Now corona inquest is gone wọ́n ti parí ẹ̀ good luck. Me, I have no issues with our problem. Kí ni wọ́n pe corona inquest tẹ́lẹ̀ fact finding court. Àtìgbà tán wá ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ yẹn ta lẹ́rí tó mú any fact or any evidence lọ síbẹ̀ nobody. So kí wá la expect? Nothing. But me, I'm not angry at that.
Expander.
Yeah.
Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ mo ní question kan.
Go on, please.
You remember that Naira Marley said owó Mohbad royalties Mohbad wà lọ́wọ́ and he's waiting. He said it right that he's waiting for family member tí wọ́n bá ti ready tí wọ́n bá ti forí korí.
Keep boss. Before you go on, níbo ni Naira Marley ti sọ̀rọ̀ yẹn níjọ́ wo ló sọ?
I think I read it in one of his statements.
Okay, that's fine. Go on then.
Wọ́n post ẹ̀ máa wá
Yeah, that's fine. Go on.
pé òun wá ń dúró fún ìgbà tí wọ́n family máa wá forí korí. Now,
Okay.
that is number one.
sorry keyboard ó sọ ní court ó sọ ní court ní
torí mo
program náà
èmi tẹ̀ rí nínú
ó sọ
now ó ní pé
Oh, that's fine.
yes sir ó ní pé tí wọ́n bá ti forí korí ṣẹ̀gẹ̀t pé ẹni tó bá ti fà tí family ẹ̀ bá ti fà sílẹ̀ kí wọ́n push ẹ̀ forward bóyá bàbá ni bóyá ìyàwó ni that's one. Second, the award, this recent award comes with what's it called, ó wá pẹ̀lú bóyá mọ́tò àbí ó wá pẹ̀lú owó ó wá pẹ̀lú ó ṣáà wá
So
pẹ̀lú
it's a
it's not
gift.
just award ṣẹ̀gẹ̀t. So I'm
Ó wá
now
pẹ̀lú
asking ẹjọ́ o ṣé gift yes ṣé bàbá ni wọ́n máa gbé fún ni àbí mi ò mọ is their business o èmi kan I'm just mo kàn wà curious no.
bàbá ò lè lọ bẹ̀ náà no àwọn tó máa lọ náà lọ náà.
Kid boss answer tèmi kàn lè rí sí question tẹ́ bèrè yẹn ni pé family issue wọn nìyẹn kò sí nǹkan tó kàn wá pẹ̀lú ẹ̀ don't let us dabble into that.
please.
àwọn tó bá lọ represent Mohbad tí wọ́n bá kó fún tó bá fi jíṣẹ́ fáwọn tó yẹ kán fi jíṣẹ́ fún so is their issue. I don't want to go into that. Torí àmọ́ yẹn sọ pé láti lẹ̀ pé emotions tá à ń kíbo gbogbo kíní ló gbé wa níbi tàdé táwa ń yà sí gbogbo ibi tí ò yẹ ká yà sí. Now tá bá lè focus sórí ibi tá wà kí ló pa Mohbad. Only Liam at the moment ọmọ Mohbad ni tí bàbá bá wá rí fight tí wọ́n bá dẹ̀ rí fight so be it.
Okay,
we have nothing
now,
against that boy.
Expand that.
So
yes.
Let's focus on
yes
what
ṣé ń
killed
gbọ́ mi
Mohbad and how do we get justice for him. Simple.
ṣé ń gbọ́ mi.
Yeah, go on.
Yes, so ó show pé there is reconciliation somewhere that we that were fighting don't understand. That's what.
ìtorí ẹ̀ gan torí sórí ìtorí ẹ̀ láti bára wa jà.
Nǹkan tí mo fẹ́ mú jáde fún yín nìyẹn. Thank you.
ìtorí ẹ̀ la ṣe ń bára wa jà nítorí ẹ̀ lẹ́ẹ̀ rí i pé ìjà everybody ń jà ń sìn wọn ò jà fún justice mọ́ ìjà everybody ń jà.
Exactly.
wọn ò jà fún justice mọ́. Eléyìí sọ pé ó sọ̀rọ̀ bàbá báyìí kò yẹ kó sọ báyìí ní àgàgà kọfí nǹkan tó ń jà kiri nìyẹn tí gbogbo ẹ̀ fi wà messed up gbogbo ẹ̀ ti wà ó ti wà messed up gan.
Rajọ́sọ́ ti wà.
Very like tí nǹkan tí Kid Boss ń sọ yes as human a máa ronú lọ síbẹ̀ pé wọ́n ti ń ṣẹ́rí tí wọ́n bá come together as far as I'm concerned láti lẹ̀ èmi wà lára àwọn tó fẹ́ kí family yẹn kí wọ́n unite bí mama Mohbad ṣe ń pè fún unity yẹn láti lẹ̀ ok tí wọ́n bá unite tí wọ́n bá lè fight for the justice good tí wọ́n bá unite láti cover justice then the public will now ask the authority pé àwọn lead yìí we want to go after it we have that right without even fighting the public without even going against their will or whatever let them be ọ̀rọ̀ eléyìí ó ti wà ní public domain and it has to do with the public because nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ yìí àfẹ́ kírú ẹ̀ máa ṣẹlẹ̀ mọ́ ní society wa àfẹ́ kó jọ́ ọmọ tiẹ̀ àfẹ́ kó jọ́ ọmọ tèmi àfẹ́ kó jẹ́ àbúrò mi àfẹ́ kó jẹ́ family wa and we have to put stop to it all together so pé wọ́n ti unite lábẹ́lé wọ́n ti papọ̀ wọ́n ti agree fine all well and good àfẹ́ kí family wọn unite àfẹ́ kán padà tí wọ́n bá wá padà yẹn tí wọ́n bá wá ń jókòó tí wọ́n ò bá lè sọ síta within themselves kọ́ máa dárò fún ara wọn pé ṣé agbàbọ̀dé fọmọ ẹni àbá ṣe dáadáa fún ìyẹn conscience wọn kọ́ máa béèrè lọ́wọ́ yẹn we have nothing to do with that.
Yes, ẹ̀sọ́dà tí wọ́n bá parapọ̀ tó jẹ́ pé wọ́n ti ọ̀rọ̀ àjọsọ wọ́n ti wọra wọn then they should push instead of castigating the public. Ẹ jẹ́ bá power tap instead of making us making us look like fools tí à ń bára wa jà tí kò yẹra wa mọ́ kí ló dé tí èèyàn kan wọ́n ṣe wá fi èèyàn kan ṣaṣojú.
kí ẹ máa ṣe bí knockout now gbogbo ẹ̀ kàn quiet ni.
Yes, you can come up AEA if you want to ask questions. Kí wọ́n dẹ̀ fi èèyàn kan ṣaṣojú family tó máa sọ fún wa pé okay o báyìí la ṣe fẹ́ ṣe o ẹ yé ṣe báyìí o torí like the way I'm saying it ó ti already late even if they reunite the public is still ready to take up this movement. So ó better kí wọ́n wulẹ̀ juwọ́lẹ̀ kí wọ́n dẹ̀ fèèyàn kan ṣaṣojú pé ó yá o ẹ wá address bóyá wọ́n máa ṣe press conference náà ni kí ó dé before now ni o because now ó dà pé ó ti late the way I'm.
Kid boss, yes. Exactly what you just said. Sharing nǹkan tó bá ti late àbí nǹkan tó bá ti kọjá, don't let us dwell on it. Shey you get? Ẹ jẹ́ ká kúrò lórí ẹ̀. I need the aṣojú wọn mọ́ at this point. We've given them the battle or the mantle to lead, and we got nothing. Fine. So let's leave them aside without fighting them, without bashing them. Let's leave them, all of them.
Yes, obviously.
I wish them good luck. Yes. They've done their best. Good. But can we move ahead as a public? Can we get something out? The answer is yes, with what we have. If the answer is yes, then let us talk to ourselves. Let us talk to our conscience. At this point, ẹ jẹ́ ká gbàgbé ìjà, ẹ jẹ́ ká gbàgbé èébú, ẹ jẹ́ ká gbàgbé dragging. Fáwọn tó bá ready tó ẹ pé willingly ní tòótọ́, they want justice for Mohbad. Justice tá à ń wá fún Mohbad yìí, ó lè padà pay Wunmi lọ́la, ó lè padà pay bàbá Mohbad lọ́la, but that justice we are not hunting on anyone.
Tó bá drag mi máa drag o tẹ́ ń preach yẹn, tó bá drag mi out.
No, get tó bá drag mi ní kẹ́ má drag. But more happy is everybody pé I need the dragging. Anybody come má gbé yẹn káàkiri.
Wọ́n preach fáwọn náà káwọn náà máa gbọ́.
Yeah, so now what I'm saying is at this point, can you way forward?
Okay, Expander, sorry. Uncle Larrabee, sorry I had to interject. That's why I came up. And I'm just going to ask a question real quick, or just maybe question suggestion real quick. Good evening, Uncle.
All right, go on.
Good afternoon, Uncle Larrabee. Sorry I said good evening. And good evening, everybody. Or good afternoon, everybody.
How are you?
Right, I'm fine. Expander, see, it's very simple, the way I see these things, right? I'm happy you said something about cutting off, all the BS, like, the issues, personal, whatever, leave that aside. What's important right now is, when this coroner inquest finishes, if you heard the lawyer, he said something about that the way the case is going, the onus is falling on the what did he call that thing? Can you guys help me? It's like you know the term. Is it parental or something?
Parental.
Right. Yeah, so basically, checked it up. It means that they are looking at the North angle, right? Follow my train of thought. That's where he's going. Right.
Correct.
So now the question is, if you leave that, when this coroner inquest, now that gives you a light into the fact that maybe in the next 2 weeks or the next 2-3 sittings, the coroner inquest is done, and you see the angle they're going. The question is, as you said, the way forward is, which lawyer or which personality or which organization are you going to get to pick up on the bits that have been left out? You said something, the new leads, the driver, all these other bits that have not been picked up on. So if you want to say the investigative lead that would open up a new era to this case, because no disrespect, I mean, I'm looking at it from this point that in that coroner inquest, one is expecting that they would pick up on these leads and be trying to carve out a new case. So as you said, thinking forward, what is the next step?
Is that your question?
That's my question. And also the second question is, do we have, if you want to say, a preemptive measure put in place for when the status quo becomes the norm? You get what I'm trying to say? You know what I'm saying? I don't want to use this words. You know what I'm saying, right? Good.
Yeah.
So do we have that? Because that's the thing. Because the government's position on this case is, is as good as done. You know that.
Yeah.
So if you don't have somebody who is aggressive and who understands a homicide case from an investigative standpoint, the chances are null. But I'll leave it there, and I've picked your brains and let you carry on. Let me drop and stay in the comment section. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much for your submission. Thank you for your input. Thank you for your submission and the questions. That is the way I want us to look at issues at the moment. And what are the issues, like the lead I've mentioned earlier, and what is the way forward? And the way forward I'm looking at, which some people are already working towards as well, is the Lagos State Police Command. Can they be challenged? The answer is yes. Can they be taken to court? The answer is yes, if they do not do the needful. And what are the needful that we're expecting? Firstly, about 2 weeks ago, Break the Silence Foundation was expecting a call from Panti because the case was taken away from Sontu to Panti. Okay, and they were expecting Panti to call to say the issue about the deleting of the evidence from from Damola, the issue of shouting and the 3 seconds video and all of those, and who the police will be inviting to come and listen to them, like Wumi, Zomo, Damola, and Adura, supposed to come up. But eventually, there was no call. And we intend to go on rally. That was stopped, saying Corona inquest, because a lot of people say, no, why not Corona inquest? And we said, this is the way, this is the direction Corona inquest is going. Don't let me go into all of those. Now, the way forward is this. We need a public lawyer, a radical one for that matter, that will lead, that will work hand in hand with Break the Silence Foundation, because we need a foundation. We've gotten one, and we need a lawyer. The lawyer we thought that would do the work, that would do the needful, was Sanshitu, and all that we expected him to have, done as well, was not done. Like the lead evidence that just came up from the driver, from Baba, that said Mohbad was died on Monday, because initially he was talking about Tuesday. For him to have mentioned Monday, maybe that definitely he has some information who's supposed to have been tendered at the Corona inquest, which was not done.
Expander, sir.
Yeah, please.
Ẹ jẹ́ sáré sọ nǹkan kan ní àárín ibi tẹ́ dé yẹn, sir.
Okay.
Ṣẹ́rí ara reason tí wọ́n fi lè gbé sórí nọ́ọ̀sì mọ́ nìyẹn. According to the woman that came up just now that says wípé they are looking at the direction of that nurse, but èmi ń sọ fún yín báyìí pé tọ́ bá ní kàn wò dáadáa bó ṣe lọ, wọn ò lè gbé sórí nọ́ọ̀sì mọ́. Nurse said he came to treat Mohbad on Tuesday. Baba said it was on Monday ni Mohbad kú. Are you getting it? So
yeah. So if they are looking for that Monday, then the nurse will be out of it.
Yes, thank you, sir.
And apparently they are trying to pull it on nurse. Now, like I said, we got some new leads which I've highlighted. Okay. And what do we need to do? We need Break Silent Foundation and a lawyer, a public lawyer for that matter now, that will be answering to the public to handle this case, to go after the lead evidence that we laid out now. Okay, that is what we need. And getting the lawyer, I think that work is done. Maybe before the end of today, end of the business day, people will come out to tell you emphatically to say, this lawyer, this is his work, this is where we are. And for the lawyer to come out to analyze or to say the steps he's going to take forward or moving forward, then that would have been after everything has been concluded. But at the moment, getting the lawyer, I can authoritatively tell you, is 95 or 98%.
Okay. Sorry, I had to come up again. I apologize.
Oh, that's fine.
Yeah, Expander. So what you just said now, just let me just say, it's just a little opinion, yeah, or suggestion.
Yeah,
now, one thing I see, and Expander, I'm sure you can pick my mind or pick my brains here. You know that we had loopholes in the Corona inquest, right? I see that the case, the way it is, most of the lawyers are not up to speed with the way we understand this case. You get my point? True or false?
That's right.
Right.
Correct.
So now, if you're getting a new lawyer, it does mean that he has to have no jargons, no stories, a detailed synopsis account from a homicide perspective, right?
Yeah.
So that he can, you know how a homicide case works. So he can piece the puzzle and begin to connect the dots. So someone should give him a detailed account. Everything they have said, from when she said the chats she wrote when the husband died. You remember the WhatsApp, connect the dots. The one she said when Abuebel was, was questioning her. The ones that the stories were coming up from the one when the media, the Insta blog, all of that.
Hey,
I'll say the one.
Can I interject you?
Just a second, you will. Just a second, you will, because I'll lose my thoughts. The one, the stories they've said in the coroner inquest, that's another one. Plus, vis-a-vis the witnesses that were called, e.g., the driver. So when they give that investigative lawyer who has a homicide experience, that he would know how to piece the puzzle, because we don't want the same rigmarole. If you get what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
I'll mute.
Correct. Thank you.
That's why I said I want to interject you. You see, moving forward now, like I said, what we have is what we're going to fight with. Is what we're going to come in with. And when we come in with that, then we can begin to expatiate or to expand to some other areas. Now, what do we have at the moment? What we have at the moment is the issue of this 3 seconds video, deleting of the evidence. Okay, and this involve who? Damola, Adura, Zomo, and Wumi. Wumi was mentioned by Adura and third person, but now third person, Wumi mentioned Zomo. What is it called? Damola agreed that he chatted in the word of mouth. He's going to prove that in court. But he said he deleted an evidence, so it's going to come in as well. And all this we mentioned, aside from Zomo, I don't know yet, were present on Monday or Tuesday as claimed that Mohbad died. So they were fully involved. When these 4 people get questioned, then we will get to other leads. So that's where we're starting from. If you get what I mean.
Yeah, I get it. That's fine. Perfect.
They find the nigga. We'll start from there.
All of those will come later. Don't worry.
Ayo, man.
Yeah. Good afternoon, House. I can't.
Good afternoon.
What everybody has been saying is they are very quite, they're quite germane, quite on point. And the inspo are clear and very, very open. The honest truth is that there are so many angles that, of course, police investigation can touch going forward. But we are not going to be deceiving ourselves. Initiating a different new lead in this case and waiting on Lagos State Command to pursue this will be bringing about the same result. And why we need a strong legal team to pursue this case in this particular one, because they are trying to evade it. Our voices out there as a public needs to be heard loud and clearer. We have a right to hold accountable the governor, the Inspector General of Police, even the president. Why the extension of a video are not made available? Why are they evading it? Why are they avoiding it? You can't write petition and say, because there is phone forensic, then you write petition on that. Police might tell you, okay, we will do that. It's that the phone forensic is not hurting anybody. So it can't really be, you're only suggesting. You're not a complainant in that respect. If you're talking about, that is not, you're not a complainant in that regard. You're only suggesting. And the luck we have is that Mohbad's spirit and the spiritual realm knows that this police investigation, the coroner inquest, and the DPP, this is where they're going to knock and push us into. Normally on a good day, if there is no opportunity of the 3 seconds video, certainly by now, Any other thing we're going to be talking about is going to be just talking about it, gossip on social media. Who will go ahead and write and police will pay attention to. Even we that want to pursue the 3 seconds, we have to be honest with ourselves. It is a huge battle we want to face now. Before that can be come to fore, before that can be properly investigated, because the 3 seconds is there now and the extension is there, it takes somebody like myself, Olori Ebi, Expander, keep everybody to say, in this society, it is the 3 seconds video they want to use to defraud this man. And you are denying him seeing the 3 seconds video and the extension, and you are telling him he should go and sleep. Is it because he's a slave in this country? If that is not pursued to a logical end, I will continue to be aggrieved, and I will be a legitimately aggrieved person. And that is a serious breach of fundamental human rights. And in an homicide case, it will be a serious shame on the government of Lagos State, on Lagos State Police Command, to openly shield this kind of evidence. Because the only thing they will tell us is that Tabari Untowa no video yen in Komadaru. The truth of the matter is in Komadaru already. And the people that acted in that extension of that 3 seconds, wọ́n ṣì ń lọ káàkiri, wọ́n ṣì ń bìlì pa àwọn ní power láti máa gbẹ̀mí èèyàn. Until society, public, there's a way, I won't offend you. The honest truth we should all understand is that if there is anything they are trying to play here is, if they go after who actually buy Mohbad in Komabage, and then the rivalry will start within the cult group. But the fact remains that they are already giving them power. Boya àwọn yẹn máa dárúkọ ẹni tó rán wọn ni o. Because the fact remains that if the truth will eventually establish, don't be surprised they will be coming back with serious charges. Okay, with serious charges. So, whatever the case may be, it is worth pursuing. The public can pursue it. The public will get results. But we have to shift away from unnecessary division and social media diversion. Because, like AEA said, we need a strong criminal lawyer who understands homicide to pursue this case and the series of lacuna. Don't worry about whatever is being done with inquest. The series of lacunas, because you kilo ti wumi e logbongbon to fi bota, kilo ti adura logbongbon to fi shut me up. It's quite a shame. This same set of people, they are on the stage yesterday, and none of them could even say justice for Mohbad. We want the government to deliver justice for Illyria because he's still in the morgue, and his spirit, his body, and his son will ask, what happened? They never even talk to that side.
Only 1 minute silence, going by no walk away.
Exactly. So it's quite interesting, and it's quite appalling. This is not what we want to show to our children, that this is how family bond is. And whether we all like it or not, we know clearly, Emma Torai, I've told you, any justice for Mohbad going forward, Tobatima involve any member of the family. It is easy for Olori Ebi, I will tell you clearly. If justice for Mohbad with any member of the family, I will advise you stay away, and I will honorably stay away. See anybody, but it's Olori Ebi, the red way. The real powerful person don't block justice for Mohbad at the family. I have been with these people. I've seen what they have done. Unlike most of these things, kò sí recording, kò sí nǹkankan lẹ ṣe lè mọ nǹkan tó ń bá mi ṣe ká níyàn mọ̀ ni ẹ mọ̀ pé this is what they are doing. And for whatever it is, ẹni tí tó tún jẹ́ pé ó ní ṣe pẹ̀lú ikú Mohbad, even part of the family are in tandem. Ìbò làdúrà tí owó tó ń ṣe gbogbo fídíò tó ń ṣe. Ṣé àwọn yẹn tó fi ń ṣe musical video ni? Iṣẹ́ kí ló ṣe? Talent wo ló ní? Ìbò ló ti rí owó yẹn? We have to ask ourselves reasonable questions. Ìbò ló ti rí? So, ó ti ṣe we had the second video and stuff like that. So, lábẹ́ bó tilẹ̀ ń kórí, èèyàn tí ò níṣẹ́ lọ́wọ́, ẹ wo gbogbo àtàjọ́ fa wàhálà yẹn ní zone 2. Lọ́ọ̀yà àwọn mi dìdí wá síbẹ̀. Ó ní àwọn ti jáwọ́, àwọn ò dúró fún àdúrà mọ́. That's lọ́ọ̀yà àwọn mi. Nísìnyí, nígbà tó ń rí pé wọ́n ti wá rí means tí wọ́n pe bàbá wá sí zone 2 tó ń block nǹkan tó fẹ́ tó ń ṣe ogun nǹkan tó fẹ́ ṣe tó ń da kéèsì nù. Ìjọ tí bàbá yẹn débẹ̀ lọ da kéèsì yẹn lọ sí pàtì. That was the day they felt like, oh, Ọlọ́run ti ṣe. And they are still banking on the fact that orí ọ̀fẹ́ tí wọ́n rò pé àwọn tún rí gbà ní pé n tó ti lè mú ọ tọ́ sí sọ pé àwọn márùn-ún yìí kọ́ máa lọ wọn ní case láti answer. Ibẹ̀ ló rò pé of course now it is obvious pé whoever tó lo power yẹn wọ́n ti lò pé tó fi lè jọ àwọn yẹn lẹ̀ kò sí case mọ́. But I will tell them this afternoon case ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ bẹ̀rẹ̀ ó máa ṣọ́ọ̀kì wọn bákan. Èmi ò ní sọ jù yẹn lọ ẹgbẹ́ máa wò bọ̀.
All right, thank you.
Let's just keep ourselves united.
Okay, just a second, yeah. Break the silence. First time I'm having to speak to you, Mr. Yomi. So I've got a quick question, or maybe, just whatever. If it's stupid, just throw it aside. You know, the first time when this case was going on, right, we didn't engage the power of the media. And I say this no disrespect to anybody, but you know very well that TikTok is the only one that has the full detailed account on this case. If you pick anybody on this platform, they will close your eyes and they'll tell you the detailed account as to what they think played out with Mohbad's death. True or false? That's true. Right. So now, would you not think, or would you suggest or think that it's fair that you get a good media firm or a good media house and let them write a detailed account of maybe something like Mohbad, the story so far, so that the general public is sensitized, and they put it in major media or paper, you get what I'm saying? Yeah. Put it, Punch, all of that, and the rest of them, so that they understand. And that way, that's another angle of fighting these people, to get them to understand and listen. Because you have to, when I saw her going for that award, the truth be told, whether we like it or not, on TikTok, we see her as an alleged suspect. That's true. Instagram and the rest of the world don't see that. Why do they not see that? The press conferences she's done, she's played the victim. You have to understand that. She's a perfect victim as it is now. Sorry for the noise. The story she has popped out is, you know what? My husband, a nurse came in, and now she's forgot. She's thought the media are not aware of all the crap she said. Now it's, oh, my husband was just, died out of negligence. That's the story she's popped out, and she's a victim, right? TVC, Arise, those are big media, houses that has carried that. So how about we use that and begin to set the true record straight, so that this time around, it's not just TikTok. You understand? It's not just TikTok. It's about the people. You can pick up a paper from a newspaper stand as we pick up a metro paper when you go to the train station, or, you get what I'm saying? And they get it's not story, just a detailed account. No antagonization. You're just trying to set the record.
Give her a round of applause, please.
So you get a good journalist who can understand that and put the story out there. It's just sanitization, or if you want to say sanitization first, and you use that tool. Admit. Thank you. Yeah. It's a brilliant submission, to be honest with you. But all these things, naturally, I need to be honest with you. You and I know it's going to come with, speaking with some certain people, to engage them, speak with them, and then have them on our side, work with the legal team.
the lawyers that we're going to be assembling, because while we are trying to brief the lawyer, we have to also brief this set of journalists too. And then it's very important. What you've said is that is how we can engage the public. And I think we need experts, truly. Media experts, first and foremost. And that person will know who and who to assemble to do that. And I think this group can always look for those that can undo that. So I'm going to be buying that 101%. It's a brilliant one, and we know who we are going to be targeting, where we're going forward. So it's a good one. And I think that's the only point you raised, which I'm endorsing it 100%. I don't know about Olurebi, I don't know about Expander, but I think the comment section are also in support of that. And this story that we're talking about, the entire Instagram, all the materials on Instagram were only being used on Instagram. None of them actually even went out to mainstream media, and none of them has even went out to the police. So they were just being used on social media, on TikTok for analysis. The analyses are quite surreal, beautiful, but unfortunately, they didn't allow it to go beyond. And anyone passed to the family then, they've created some certain individuals to force the people on TikTok. It's not the people on TikTok, they didn't try. They analyze every day and night, but they are ensure that everything they want to do, the power, they didn't allow it to get to some people here. They forced them to say, give it to the legal team, give it to the Baba, giving it to the same people that will not make use of it. So now that we know what we're doing, it's for us to just rearrange our philosophies and go back to all this evidence and approach the right authorities after the media, because apart from the media, the right authority, they will listen to us and they will act on it. A strong petition needs to go against Wumi. A strong petition will have to go against Adura and the rest of others. And when that comes up, if it's the public, they can't say we don't have a say. They should investigate for us. And when they do that, we will be able to get the truth, but not through Lagos State Police Command. We must first face Lagos State Police Command, get them to court, and let the court tell them that you have done wrong in this particular homicide investigation. This is not even what you should have done. This is absurd. And that way, we can be able to have the impetus to say we have to forge ahead with a different police formation aside Lagos State Command and Panti. Do you understand? Hey.
Totally. That you're right. You're right. I was just listening. Thank you.
All right.
Thank you. And Labi. Ẹ sọ̀rọ̀.
Yeah, ẹ káàsán. Mo kí gbogbo ilé. Break the silence. Ẹ káàsán nílé. Ẹ káàsán. Mo kí everybody. Expander. Ẹ kú àtàárọ̀. Yeah, I just have a little thing to talk about. Honestly, this has been what has been giving us a setback in getting justice all the way. Because there are certain things we need to understand while fighting, for justice. There are some fundamental human right rule that we need to, take note and avoid to be in our midst, and in which has been bringing conflicts and confusion in our midst, and it has, limiting us to move forward in getting justice as soon as possible. Some of those things are, things that we don't even count, but if they are involved in looking for justice, is going to set us back tremendously, because part of it, is the fighting each other every now and then, hate speech, try to disorganize and everything. We have to put all our egg, in a basket and guide it judiciously. Honestly, we have to have one voice and one mind and come together to make sure that our voice is one and we are driving towards a goal. So, but all these things, I believe if we want to move forward, we must try to avoid what has been bringing us backward on getting justice from inception. We have to desist from all these things and come to the right point that no, where are we going? What is the goal? And then we have to set away all emotions. We shouldn't put sentiment in looking for justice. We shouldn't put emotion in looking for justice. We should be focused and directive and know what we want to achieve. And that is where that is how we can get to where we are going. Because all this thing has been giving us setback for so long, but this time around that we are channeling our energy, to another direction. It will be so important that we stay focused on the line and get the goal straight. This is what can really help us. Don't let us give room for any distraction, any distraction from anybody. But because most of the time that we're supposed to lay emphasis on the goal we are chasing, we use the energy, to banter each other. So the time that we're supposed to get to where we are going, we won't be moving forward. So this time around, please, we have to plead with everybody that it is expedient that we stay focused and then no distraction, and get all our things right. God will bless every one of us. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Labi. I'm trying to round up now. This person should talk now. Grace at last.
Bọ́dá láti ẹ̀ka sàn.
Báwo ni?
Àdúpẹ́ onílé Mr. Yomi, Sister Debbie, Expander, Prince, and Mr. Labi, mo kí everybody. Comment section, mo kí everybody wa. Lọ́kùṣẹ́. Ẹ̀rí number one náà, àwọn méjì tí a gbọ́kànlé from the beginning, àwọn ni wọ́n já wa kulẹ̀. Àkọ́kọ́.
Owó ni kókó, ẹ má bínú ẹjọ́ èèyàn kọ́kọ́ ní comment section pé kí Uncle Yomi reply òun pé àwọn pé is willing to assist with some things. Please Uncle Yomi respond to that.
Thank you. Respond. The person talks about channel.
Ẹni yẹn rí.
Ẹ
Èmi gan ò rí rẹ.
Èmi ti reply.
Rí comment yín Mr. Yomi ló jẹ́ kí mi náà tag yín lẹ́kọ̀ọ́.
Èmi náà rí. Okay. Èmi náà ò rí.
Mo ti reply. The person should shut me up in the DM.
Please send me to Uncle Yomi. Thank you.
Mo ti ní kí AB ẹ follow Mr. Yomi kọ́lọ́njọ́ follow wọn so wọ́n máa lè sọ̀rọ̀.
Okay.
So gẹ́gẹ́ mo ń sọ lọ, Lagos State Police àti family Mohbad gangan àwọn méjì náà já wa kulẹ̀. She understand? My own suggestion is anything tá a bá fẹ́ ṣe láti get the justice fún Mohbad, a gbọ́dọ̀ gbé gba iwájú àwọn méjèèjì mọ́. Once tó bá ti jẹ́ pé ní àwa tá pera wa ní public seeker, tá bá ti ní ẹnu tá dẹ̀ lágbára tá dẹ̀ ní right láti jà fún Mohbad láti get the justice, then mo believe pé without any family or Lagos State Police ó sì tún lè ní ọ̀nà míì tá tún lè gbé gbà tá máa fi wá justice fọmọ yìí, because ẹ má jà tanra wa. It's not that maybe we are not trying enough. We try enough. We try a lot. But ọlá ìpè ní àwọn people yìí is like they are working together. Ọwọ́ tí ń kan ọwọ́. Ṣé understand báyìí? Wọ́n kàn wá síta ń bí báyìí, wọ́n kàn wá ń fún wa ní òjé lásán ni. It's like family Mohbad àti àwọn ọlọ́pàá yẹn wọ́n ní àjọṣepọ̀. Wọ́n ti mọ bí tán lọ. Wọ́n ti mọ bí wọ́n ṣe máa dabarú everything. Wọ́n kàn wá síta ń bí báyìí. Ilẹ̀ máa fi rí pé ní inú gbogbo àwọn táwọn ní àwọn wá justice yìí, anybody tó bá ti lọ sí ọ̀nà tó wà right báyìí wọ́n máa attack ẹrù ẹni báyìí wọ́n máa make sure pé àwọn bà ẹnìyẹn lórúkọ jẹ́ wọ́n máa make sure pé àwọn kọ ẹ̀yẹn nìyẹn sí àwọn èèyàn yòókù tó lè support irú ẹni bẹ́ẹ̀. So now irú Lagos State Police yẹn tó bá yẹ pé ní a bá lè sùn wọn gẹ́gẹ́ bí Mr. Yomi ṣe sọ yẹn ká gbé wọn lọ sí court gbogbo tó ń ṣe yẹn tó ń ṣe lórí ikú Mohbad kì í ṣe nǹkan tó dáa rárá kò bójúmu rárá nítorí àìlè mú wọn láti mọ ṣe irú nǹkan yẹn kò yé wa ó dẹ̀ àrùn ojú dẹ̀ ni kì í sàrùnnú ní táwọn family Mohbad ń ṣe lórí òkú ọmọ yìí pé wọn wá justice fọmọ yìí rárá àti bàbá àtẹbí bàbá ni àtẹbí ìyá ni nobody àtẹbí ìyàwó nobody inú wọn tó ń wá justice fún Mohbad ọgbọ́n àti rí owó àti kó àrísìkí jọ lórí ikú ọmọ yìí in everybody wọ́n wà after àti kó àrísìkí jọ yẹn dẹ̀ kọ́ làwa wá lórí justice láti wá ṣe bí ká wá ìdájọ́ òdodo fún ọmọ tó ọtọ́ pa nípa ìyá yẹn. So ó jẹ́ submission tèmi ọlọ́wọ́ sànù akọ́lọ̀ nǹkan àmọ́ sí thank everyone.
Thank you. Owó ni kókó.
Break the
You have
silence.
said it well.
Yes, sir.
Hold on. Mo kàn fẹ́ sáré sọ, you have said it well, but kò kí ń ṣe Wùmí yẹn gangan ló ní agbára. Òótọ́ tí gbogbo yín, the police community they know. The intelligent community from the external, wọ́n mọ̀ ẹni tó wà ń di ikú Mohbad final onslaught mi sọ ẹni tó bàjá tó sọ di nǹkan dàkúdà sílẹ̀ lẹ́ o ẹni tó wà ń di ikú ẹ̀ tó jẹ́ pé those people in the house belong to that person ẹni yẹn ló ń ṣe wàhálà tó náà wò kò ṣe pé wọn ò mọ̀ there is radar on that person. What Lagos State government is doing they know, but the public can reverse it if the public are ready. Tabari, people that can stand up and say, we will not accept this kind of injustice and cover up from a government that people voluntarily voted for to give them justice and good governance. Tẹ́ ẹ bá ti ready láti tẹ̀ sójú governor Lagos State. Tẹ́ ẹ ready láti tẹ̀ sójú commission lè rí justice o. Ẹni tó ṣe yẹ kò ṣe pé bẹ́ẹ̀ náà ni ẹni yẹn ṣe wà importance wọn tó. But because all of you in the public, they created some people among you here to divert you to trust on one person representing the family. Knowing fully well that interest ẹni tó ní kẹ́mà fún yẹn òun náà ti ní conflict of interest. Ẹ̀jẹ̀ náà wà nù tó wà lẹ̀. That is the honest truth. And at the end of the day, if we continue to rely on Lagos State government, Lagos State Police Command to deliver on that mandate, we are good. But I can tell you, as members of the public, as adults and members of a voting public, you have right to decide and say, this is not what we bargain. You are a public servant. Whether you are a governor, whether you are a commissioner, you are relying on public commonwealth. And if this is what you people will be doing, we are too flexible as a society to think that the moment we have people in power, Nigeria, that we have elected murderers, we have elected people that have no conscience, and they will continue to accept the normal. That means build our money because it is a succession. If you continue to think that is what leadership is in Nigeria, that means if your son or daughter will one day become a senator or a governor, that means your son is going to be in the chain of murderers. And you have to put this. One stop with slave trade. One stop with killing of twins. It's when you see that this thing is abnormal. We have to put aside. They are agents of darkness. I want to I want GPT because they know what they are doing. I will see if they could challenge the Lagos State government. She cannot even do a show to say, I want dating. Meanwhile, the best way to get the truth, toxicology at the autopsy. Now it's taking you days, months. We have to go and verify. Up until now, even the public that donated money don't know where they went to do this stuff. And these are the people, Tetilo Barale. This is the same bookie that came to condemn everything that has to do with 3 seconds video. And the people the moral power, moral obligation to say they want to talk about the 3 seconds video or anything. Even if that team, they could not push it out. Now you cannot tell the Baba to say, can you please tell the public Imboleti or toxicology so that people can go and verify. Accountability is when you are able to do things and explain and hold yourself accountable. This is it. Now, toxicology almost 7 months ago. One address so that Nigerians can go and verify the way they actually verify Lagos State government. If they drag the Lagos State government and they come and drag the Babalori Ikoti Oshi. At the end of the day, it is when you know that these people they are just put up. What for? What she really to attack by? But when you get it down, when you are there, once you are wow, I know all of them. I know all of them. Who follow Babura? Once you are they are trying to divert this new creator could see room for, but their likes and that is so thorough. It is when we face it squarely. That is when we can be able to get the truth. Because you will be so surprised that if they are unable to show us that there is no truth in that one.
Uncle
Yomi. Uncle Yomi, ẹ má bínú mo fẹ́ cyber request. Governor Mama wà ní bí edis yẹn lánàá.
Tani
Governor.
I don't know. I'm not part of his protocol. I don't know.
Okay.
Níbo ni governor máa wà?
Ibi tán ti gbà word.
My invited I go Lagos State lost now. So be Lagos State lost. Hey, it should be no. It might send somebody else.
The governor Basimbi as a person, he will send a representative anyway.
Okay.
Because I think he's because the government is part of the sponsor of Eddie's.
The governor will follow what do.
No, Eddie's. Come on, host and Lagos State.
Oh, that are body to get this and what that are to I want to sponsor.
Okay, they said he was there. People about what talk about the something was cold. I talk about because people are like, look at what we're talking about. It's quite sad. Quite sad.
Ìgbà tán ní kàn ṣe 1 minute silent yẹn. Àdúrà dé lọ gba mic for lialization. Wọ́n ní pressure. Ó dẹ̀ walk away.
Ẹ tẹ̀ wẹ́n tó ní only 1 minute silence. Ìwọ ló order for 1 minute silence. Walk away. Gbogbo yẹn àṣírí wọn Mohbad fẹ́ kọ́ máa rí ni ẹ wo bí gbogbo ìtọ́lọ́gbà yẹn wọ́n tẹ́lẹ̀ tó ṣẹlẹ̀ yẹn material ti public ti media máa padà lọ tó bá máa ṣe documentary pé ẹ wo ilé ayé ṣẹ́rí ẹ wá learn lẹ́yìn tí mo bá gba justice ẹ wá rí i pé inú ẹ̀dá àṣàlẹ̀ bá gbé ṣé máa ṣe rè káàkiri we are going to learn everybody eventually.
All right. Ẹ wọ mo ná appointment ní offices.
Okay, I'm also done.
So, Dr. Latis never did law.
Of course, I have to make your money.
Game on Ale.
I want support me at Olori Ebi.
No, I sort out. I must have me now.
Yeah, what's the color of Gomwe?
Unity làwọn máa ṣe bí àwọn oníbàtì a máa ṣe friendly match la fẹ́ gbá ẹ bá nà mí olórí ẹbí ẹ kọ tẹ láyọ̀ kan sí pé mi sayọ̀ mi kí wọ́n lọ máa ronú a day to your birthday ẹ kọ tẹ láyọ̀ ẹ ṣáàdì jẹ́ kí n ronú àbúrò yìí mo jẹ́ kí lọ́ máa ronú jọ birthday ẹ ò ìrìn máa dẹ́ mi sayọ̀ mi ẹ kọ gba ilé ẹ̀kẹ́kọ̀ọ́ fi ga zọ.
So everybody later in the day, I pàdé lọ́dọ̀ the Break the Silence Foundation.
So for more.
Ẹ ti gbọ́ orin wa kejì ni.
Mi ò ti gbọ́. Bàbá, èmi ò ráyè pa àwọn èèyàn kọ̀ ìṣẹ́ sẹ́yìn kiri. Bàbá, nǹkan tó wà wájú wa pọ̀. Nǹkan tó wà wájú wa máa gẹ́ẹ̀sì justice but aláti sọ́jú kòtò. Ẹ̀mí mo gbé. àwọn ọkọ̀ agídí alágídí àti máa fa gídí wèrè pọ̀ tiẹ̀ ni.
wèrè yàrá ọlọ́run á dá wa lẹ́jọ́ gẹ́gẹ́ bí ọkàn wa because ọkàn wa kì í ṣe pé bóyá a wá láti bà kíní ìjẹ́ a wá láti bá jọ́sìn ọlọ́run á dẹ̀ dá wa lẹ́jọ́ gẹ́gẹ́ bí ọkàn wa ṣe rò because
bẹ́ẹ̀ni
bílẹ̀ni àti ní plan kan
n
lẹ́yìn
tà ń ṣe right gan n tà ń ṣe ó right bàjẹ́.
mo jókòó
àwọn ọlọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ka ṣe wọ́n
wà níbo mo ti get ẹ̀ wrong tí ọ̀tá ìwà pọ̀ tó ìbá ẹ̀ mo jókòó mo
bàbá àṣẹ ní ti wrong
ṣe ni because èmi rò pé bí n ṣe support Mr. Yomi yẹn inú bàbá gan máa dùn délẹ̀ pé ọlọ́run ó ṣe o voice kan tún ti jáde wípé ẹnìkan tún ti jáde láti support òun láti wá mi ò invite yín àbẹ́mi mo invite yín wá.
rárá o bàbá táwọn ṣe fẹ́ gbọ́ naturally ṣe ń gbọ́ tí ó bá ṣe kó bóyá nítorí ikú Mohbad yẹn ti kọ́ bọ́dì èèyàn tó wà láàrin tó bá jẹ́ páràtà ló pa Mohbad gbogbo wọn tó wà bẹ́ẹ̀ opportunity láti béèrè fún justice lọ́ọ́ máa wá ṣùgbọ́n ṣé kọ́ máa pèrò lórí àwọn lórí mi.
bẹ́ẹ̀ni
nígbà tó bá lo pátọ́ mi yẹn pariwo tó ọmọ ọdún sọ.
wá páràtà ni ìyàwó gbọ́ máa dó tì lọ́rùn báyìí gòkòròkò báyìí.
ó máa fẹ́ kú sí mẹ́rin tí gbogbo ayé máa tẹ̀lé tínú ẹ̀ máa dùn ó pé kí lọ sọ mẹ́rin sì kan tún lọ gbé dìde pé wàhálà.
ọ̀rọ̀ ńlá lẹ sọ yìí
ẹ wá wo in conjunction.
ọ̀rọ̀ ńlá lẹ sọ yìí pé tó bá jẹ́ pé ará àta ló pa Mohbad gbogbo ẹbí ló máa dúró papọ̀.
platform tọ́rí yẹn ńlá ni tó bá lò lẹ́ẹ̀kan ó gbéra straight ni wọ́n ya bo bẹ̀ yẹn kúrò. àwọn olónìyàn abẹ́rẹ́ King White yẹn náà ó dúró sí wọn lẹ́yìn bodyguard. wọ́n á mọ̀ lára ẹ̀ bá wọn lọ.
manager àdúrà ni.
òun náà ń kọrin
tó ń kọrin ni.
òun náà ń kọ bàbá mo mọ ohun tójú mi ti rí ẹ bá wọn tí òun náà ń kọrin gbogbo ń ṣe wòlímọ̀ ń bẹ̀. ẹ fi wọlé ìkan náà ní gbogbo wọn.
Faith a máa pàdé lọ́dọ̀ break the silence ẹ jẹ́ kí n máa lọ.
Thank you everyone.
ẹ ṣe kan thank you very much wọ́n ní ká sọ díẹ̀ ká mẹ́nu dákẹ́ ni o.
ṣe jẹ́ nìyẹn sá.
àbí.
bó ṣe máa jẹ́ nìyẹn bẹ́ẹ̀ ni sá.
sọ díẹ̀ kẹ́ mẹ́nu dákẹ́.
Mommy Lighton, good afternoon.
Mommy Lighton, my lovely sister.
Wàhálà tí ẹ kúrò ẹ̀ka ìsọ̀sà.
Bó o níṣẹ́ wa yeye.
Ẹkùnjọ́ mẹ́ta ìṣèkú gbogbo wàhálà náà. Máa àǹtí kíbo sáfà náà ṣẹ́ wà. Ó tọ́jọ́ mẹ́ta bó o níbi everything. Wàhálà tí o, Ọlọ́run máa fún yín ṣe, ẹ̀ ń try. Mo tún gbé kúdùsì fún yín lẹ́ẹ̀kan sí i. Tó bá mi gbé fún yín mẹ́ta gbòsà. Ìṣẹ̀lẹ̀ ṣe. Wọ́n á fẹ́ la. Àwọn náà máa pokùnso. Ẹ ti already jà ẹ ti ṣẹ́gun. Ẹni bá ń ro kúrò yìí, ó máa forí ara ẹ̀ gbé. Bó ṣobìnrin ló ń ro kúrò yìí, ó máa forí ara ẹ̀ gbé. Bó sọkùnrin ló tún ro kúrò yìí, bó sọ ọmọdé ni bó ṣe àgbà ni, wọ́n máa forí ara wọn gbé. Lágbára Ọlọ́run bó ṣe máa rí ni.
Ẹ ṣé gan, thank you very much. Mi ní wẹ́rìn náà ti lágbára Ọlọ́run, mi ní wá kankan sílẹ̀ yìí.
Àǹtí Debbie, ẹkùnjọ́ mẹ́ta.
A ní fọmọ di o, a ní fi aya di, a ní fara wa di lágbára Ọlọ́run.
Wọ́n ní kẹ́ ẹ end show pẹ̀lú Barrister.
No, kọ́lé.
Kofi ló sọ bẹ́ẹ̀.
Ó láìkí Barrister gan. Ṣé máa yà fún ẹ wá gbọ́ ná?
Bọ́lá àti máa pè yín tí máa ṣe tán mo rí miss call yín lẹ́ẹ̀kan máa pè yín pa ẹ̀ bá ṣe tán sà.
No, mo fẹ́ ní kó bá a ṣe fìdá fún ẹni tá à ń ṣe prayer fún láàárọ̀ ìtẹ́lẹ̀tẹ́lẹ̀ mo ṣe pè ẹ́ a dẹ̀ ti ṣe.
Ok.
A fi ṣe prayer fún Yẹmí Òsì.
Ok, ọlọ́mọ sára bá wọn pẹ̀lú ògbó ọlọ́run. Ọlọ́run ní já rí rẹ̀ mọ́, Ọlọ́run ní já rí àyọsọ̀nù mọ́nú wa pẹ̀lú ògbó ọlọ́run.
Àmín.
Rọrùn, ẹ ṣe yàn.
Ẹ ṣé. Wọ́n ní kẹ́ ẹ fi ẹ̀ láti bẹ̀rẹ̀.
Ó yá kí gift máa lọ kọfí tó bá fẹ́ gbọ́ láti bẹ̀rẹ̀.
Kọfí ó yá ó ní kẹ́ send Lion. Ẹ fi Barrister gba Lion.
How many?
tí ẹ lè jẹ́ pé tí màá ti wà bí báyìí tí màá ti wà divided báyìí mi kì í fẹ́ wà bí báyìí anyway ṣá kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀ mo sáré ṣe one or two things ni ṣe ti rí mo rà olórí ẹbí tí ń dà yìí olórí ẹbí ní pé mo fẹ́ lọ ṣe kan ẹ kì í bá yín wò tí màá ti rí kan tí màá play fún yín màá play èyí tá à ń play lọ lánàá tí fóònù fi kú màá play fún yín ṣe ti gbọ́ màá play fẹ́yìn ti tèmi. ẹ ti rí màá ti fún kọ yìí mo sì wà lórí fún kọ o. àwọn ilé tínú wọn kọ burú please God bless you for power tapping ẹ kí n wò. ẹ kí n pa kámẹ́rà mi.
God bless you all for all you do for cause of justice. And then justice for Mohbad is very sacrosanct, it's inevitable, and it's a must. Mohbad must get justice. To serve as a check on other upcoming killers like Bumisiti Adebanjo. That is why we must remain resilient, we must remain unyielding, we must remain adamant and stubborn and become chronic agitators for Mohbad to get justice. So God bless you all. Concerning this award by the Heavy, I don't really want us to overbeat it. Exactly. I hope I'm audible enough. Though my background is a bit like. You're audible. I don't want us to overbeat it. Eddie is a profit-making organization, and then they will only give. They only give awards to any particular song or nominee that has got some supporters that can give them the financial support. Highest bidder that can help them to promote their own show. So that is it. They don't just give the awards to people. We have got some very talented artists whose songs were nominated but they never won the award in the past because their supporters, they did not have the financial resource to actually push for them to be given such award. So they know that Mohbad is the reigning champion. They know the talk of Mohbad is the order of the societal online services and all that people have been talking about. So they cannot do more to give him an award because some people are waiting for him. My problem is Bumisiti Adebanjo going to the award and collecting such award. I don't have problem with the edits, to be sincere. If you want to take my words for it, I don't have problem with them. They can give awards to anybody that they want to give award. But my problem is for me, going there to collect such award on behalf of Mohbad. Wunmi has failed the moral and integrity check to be affiliated to Mohbad in all ramifications. Wunmi does not have that qualification. He failed the eligibility criteria to have anything to do with the name Mohbad in all ramifications. This is a woman that was with Mohbad 1 second, 2 seconds, 0 seconds, till Mohbad actually died miserably. It is under our surveillance that Mohbad took the last breath. Still under our surveillance that Mohbad was left gasping for breath and was not given the appropriate care or medical care in order to save his life. It was under our surveillance that the medical report was kept away from the father of Mohbad in order to deny Mohbad's body right to be preserved in a appropriate manner. It was under Wunmi's surveillance.
Yeah, sit down.
That police,
He said, sit down to greet me.
and the police denying Baba Mohbad the necessary police report to allow Mohbad's body to be kept in the mortuary. Wunmi was there. It was still under surveillance that Mohbad's body was mutilated, was fused into an undersized casket. Wunmi was also there. And it was under surveillance that Mohbad's body was buried like an animal with his head broken, according to the people, and his legs treated or broken, according to the people. It was under Wunmi was also there. And it is under our surveillance that Wunmi and our co-conspirators have not come to the whole world to state clearly how Mohbad died as a result of paracetamol and antitetanus injection. First time in the whole world that will be hearing such a thing. So Wunmi has been the center of everything wrong with Mohbad. Therefore, she does not have that morality and integrity to actually go there and collect any award on behalf of Mohbad. In fact, Wunmi does not have anything to do with Mohbad, because the only child that seems to be combining or joining her with Mohbad, as of today, is still being groomed as a bastard. That is, that child has no blood of Mohbad running through his veins as of today. There is no evidence that shows that Liam belongs to Mohbad. And Wunmi is not legally married to Mohbad. So Wunmi does not have any connection with Mohbad in any way. So, and that made her ineligible to go to that place and collect any award from Mohbad. If Adura had gone there alone, we know that Adura and Mohbad, they were bonded by blood of the father. Yes, that would have been okay, because that is his brother. If Mohbad had gone there alone, that is the mother. If Mohbad had gone there, that is the father. But who is Wunmi? Officially, she has no standing in Mohbad's life officially. She shared nothing common. In fact, Wunmi is an enemy of Mohbad. And how can an enemy go to a show and collect award, especially the killer for that matter? Since when have they started giving award to a killer of a particular individual? What award are you giving to her? Okay, you are telling her thank you for killing Mohbad, or what's the meaning of that award? You understand? So the presence of Wunmi at that award or show actually destroyed the essence of the award, in my own personality.
The award is, the award is from the industry god. That's the award.
The award is for what?
From industry god that doesn't want to have to speak out.
Have you know the industry god? I wonder why I don't know why the same industry god go and collect awards. The same industry got that fire is her husband. Wumi was there and she could not arrest all of them. So that was very shameful. Yes, no.
No, I think he's on call. He has a phone call. Industry god tó ní òun ló pa ọkọ òun. Industry god that doesn't want him to doesn't want her to speak out. Go ahead, sir.
Yes, now I'm telling you, it was a joke that we was there to collect that award. It was a joke. It messed up the whole award. You understand? And it doesn't carry a negative representative of that, the essence, the purpose, and objectivity of the award. We spoiled the show for them.
Even DJ Bami was there as well. I won't wait.
And even when she collected the award, did you see any standing ovation anywhere?
For where?
There was no standing ovation.
There is no even sympathy.
Because people knew that this is Mohbad's killer. And you just gave the award to the killer of the person you claim to be celebrating. And that was totally wrong. Totally wrong. So it is quite clear that child of the killer will keep on hanging on the head of Wumi, and there's nothing that can remove that tag unless Wumi is condemned to prison where she deserves for cutting short the life of Ilé Olúwanọ́ba. And that is the bottom line. Because the gladiators and the generals will not rest on their horse until we see that the killer deserves what she deserves in the person of Wumi at the Banjo. God bless you. Thank you for giving me the chance to speak to you. God bless you. God bless you.
Thank you for all your support and your submission. It touched us. Thank you very much. Mommy Low Ranger, do you want to BK song? Are you still ready?
Yes, I'm here, ma. Good afternoon.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yes, I greet you, Mommy Yeti, and I greet everybody on the panelists. Nǹkan kékeré kan ni mo kàn fẹ́ sọ. Ọlọ́run fún gbogbo wa, Ọlọ́run fẹ́ràn sí wa lẹ́nu. After all this justice tá a wá yìí, ìyanu àṣẹlẹ̀ lágbára Ọlọ́run. Àwọn dáàbò mo fẹ́ sọ mí ò mọ̀ bóyá close mọ́ wọn critical thinker or ẹni bóyá dáàdì Mohbad kàn jọ nítorí Ọlọ́run. Àfọlọ́run bẹ̀ wọ́n ni. Ọlọ́run ní dójú tì wá mọ́. Kàn jọ nítorí Ọlọ́run DNA yìí, especially DNA àti fún forensic. Mo gbọ́ fún forensic yẹn náà ọlọ́pàá lè máa jíǹbù wa. But DNA yẹn kàn jọ nítorí Ọlọ́run. Ibẹ̀ ni hope wa wà. Kàn bá wa fojú sí. Tó bá yẹ pé wọ́n fẹ́ ṣe níbi 10 gan. Wọ́n sọ fún wa mọ̀ bá ṣe máa dá owó ẹ̀ so that wọ́n á lè ṣe so that ayọ̀ wa máa kún. So that wọ́n ní máa fi rọ́bìsì máa yàn wá lójú ọ kó máa ṣe nọ́sẹ̀sì ní iwájú wa. So nǹkan tí mo ní kí n sọ nìyẹn ṣe gan mọ́.
Thank you. Bàbá Mohbad náà la máa pè pé kàn jù. So that is it. Thank you. Thank you very much. Mommy Low Ranger, ṣẹ́fẹ́fà náà abẹ́ṣì wà níbẹ̀ yìí. Ok, ẹ̀gbọ́n fìdí. Ok, Mommy Low Ranger ti fẹ́ sọ̀rọ̀.
Orí ẹ̀ ní orúkọ ọkọ̀ tó máa ní ẹ̀gbọ́n fídíò.
Mo ti pè yín. Wọ́n ti fọ́ Low Ranger yìí sórí kinní náà ṣẹ́gbọ́n ẹ̀ chẹ́kẹ̀.
Wọ́n ti sórí kinní.
Moderator náà.
Oh, ok.
Ẹ mọ̀ pé ìdí ọ̀dà wọ̀nyẹn ni.
Mo ti gbọ́.
Nígbà mi máa ń ṣe mistake gbé wọlé.
Àbí o. Yóò kẹ̀ kí wá kì í ṣe mistake. Good morning, everybody here. Oh, don't mind Mommy Yeti. She just tried to solve her things that I have. And good morning, everybody. Princess Lois, Abi, Egbon VDM, Faith Sweet, Mama T, K-Song, and the rest, and commenter, especially 247 and Moposh, Layo Kids, K-Song, everybody. Thank you for supporting Mommy Yeti's platform. You know, she has a lot of sub to throw to anybody. This morning I come in and I was hearing about the Edis Award, the way she went to go and get whatever she's doing. Ẹ bá táàpù kí ló ṣe.
Power tap.
So I am not bothered, you know. She can go there and collect whatever she wants to collect. Ayo Animashaun is the owner of this award and she can do anything to make money. I said it and I'm not taking it back. Ayo Animashaun was like a friend and a mentor to Sam Sultan. In the last days of Sam Sultan reached out to him and he said he overlooked or he forgot because one of his kids is graduating and blah, blah, blah. For almost a week, he never checked and Sam Sultan passed. That's when I begin to look. Someone called you a week before, he died, and you never return his call, you never call back, you never send a text message. So when they were talking about this award bringing to America to come and do this award in, I think in Atlanta, Georgia, I'm like, I couldn't shave a boy, but to now go to the extent of giving award to me on behalf of modernization, that's another dent on his name. To me, as far as I hear that name, Animashaun, I never believe anything good from him. He has never been there for those that I know close to him. Anyway, I want to leave that one at that. Whatever Wunmi wear to the place, whatever she said in that place, whatever she wore, however she looked, she has been looking like that from the day Ilé Oluwa was being buried. From that point where she can make contact, where she can throw clothes, where she can tell people to throw whatever they have in their hand in that grave, tells me a lot about who she is, and she already moved on from that point. So I don't want to see anything disappointing in Wunmi. The only thing I pray for, because at this award, money is paid to them to give it out, and I believe that Iyabo Ojo is the author and the finisher of that award being given to this lady, and it may be one of their ways to prepare. Maybe it's one of their ways to prepare on how she can japa, because there's a lot of way they have tried and it's failed. I'm thinking, okay, Edis Award and the failure of it, visa, and for her to japa. I don't want to say too much, but there's one thing I know, and I've said it somewhere this morning. Iyabo Ojo said Mama Mohbad is one of the best mother-in-law someone will pray for. And I'm praying for Iyabo Ojo that one day she'll become a mother-in-law like Iya Mohbad to any woman that married Festus. And the version of Wunmi in men is the way Wunmi treated Mohbad very good. The way Wunmi give Mohbad care. The way Wunmi give Mohbad peace of mind is that type of peace of mind Duma juice we give Priscilla. Is the way Wunmi treated Mohbad, the peace of mind that Wunmi gave unto Ilé Oluwa Mohbad. Is that any woman that Festus will get will give to Festus. Me, it's not a problem. Because Iyabo Ojo is the one that said Mama Mohbad is the best mother-in-law. And at that point, Iyabo Ojo will become like Mama Mohbad mother-in-law. She will be the next version of Mama Mohbad mother-in-law to those people. That will do what Wunmi have done to Mohbad. They will do it to her own children. Then she will know how Mama Mohbad become mother-in-law. That she is praying for. Mama Mohbad said, mi ò lè gbàdúrà láyé mi kí ọmọ kékeré yìí kú. Ipe torí báwo ni Ọlọ́run ṣe máa gbẹ̀san mi lára Wunmi tí ọmọ yẹn bá lọ kú. Ó ní kò ní kú o. Ó ní Liam ò ní kú. Ó ní torí mo fẹ́ k'Ọlọ́run gbẹ̀san mi. Iyabo Ojo is thinking that ṣàdúrà ni Ìyá Mohbad ń gbà. Ó ní irú ìyàwó tí Wunmi jẹ́ sí Mohbad nínú ilé òun. Ó ní irú ẹ̀ lọ́lọ́ máa gbé pàdé Liam. Kò sọ pamọ́ o, àgbọ̀ kò dẹ̀ deny him. Ìyábọ̀ Òjó, you did not hear those ones now, did you? Mama Mohbad is pain inside. What you people have told her not to talk because you want to use system to collect money and give Mama Mohbad. She's still standing in there. But inside of her, she's bitter and she wake up every morning to curse inside of her. To curse Wunmi and curse that little boy. Because Mama Mohbad know who Wunmi was. And she's pretending she's supporting Wunmi while she's cursing Wunmi and cursing Liam. Today we are here. Yeah. We are here. We want to know what skill you are. Iyabo Ojo, you are taking front and taking back. You are trying to block every loopholes. But I put you even said that if they say what you are doing is bad, everything you put your hand is turning out like good. I am telling you this morning. Ọjọ́ tó bá bú Olúwéré, òun kọ́ ló máa wẹ̀yìn o. You are sowing for your future. When the Lord God will touch you and give you the reward of what you have done in this justice and in Ilere Oluwa case, it will be so bitter for you that I pray you will not go the way of your mom. I just pray. You came here, you are going front and back. You are looking for all ways to put Wunmi in our face. Even when people know that everybody is talking, go and do DNA. Ẹgbẹ́ ọmọ yẹn lọ́mọ Mohbad ni, ṣẹ́yìn lẹ ṣe DNA yẹn. Ìgbà tọ́mọ yẹn máa fi kú kò ní birth certificate. Ìgbà tí Mohbad máa fi kú, ọmọ tẹ́ ń gbé kiri ò ní birth certificate torí ilé alágbo ni Wunmi láwọn bí sí. Ilé alágbo ni wọ́n bí ọmọ yẹn sí, kò ní birth certificate. As at the time Mohbad máa kú. And Iyabo, you are there. So your today is good.